What's going on, Maryland? It's Governor Wes Moore. The historic lease agreement that we signed between the Maryland Stadium Authority and the Baltimore Orioles will keep baseball in Baltimore for years to come. From day one, our negotiations were centered on three primary goals. The first, be responsible with taxpayer money. The second, create winners on and off the field. And the third, keeping the Orioles in Baltimore for the long term. This agreement achieves all three goals and opens the door for development around Camden Yards to spur economic development across the city and across the state. In the past, when negotiations became difficult, the state took the easy route for settling for a short-term deal. I refused to accept that. So we secured a long-term deal to promote predictability for the city, the state, and the business community, no matter who owns the team. Predictability is not just a bonus, it's an asset. With M&T Bank Stadium right next door, the ballpark stands at the epicenter of economic potential downtown. Baltimore was just ranked as one of the fastest growing economies in the nation, and this deal will accelerate that growth. Last year, the state passed a law making bond funds available to reimagine the Orioles and Ravens stadiums, up to $600 million each. But the teams had to sign a long-term lease to unlock any money. That's another reason a long-term commitment is so important. This deal allows the state to tap into funding to upgrade and improve the ballpark, just as it's doing across the street at M&T Stadium. And to be clear, that money does not come from an existing tax or from a tax increase. It comes through lottery funds. The state will control those funds and will ensure that they are deployed responsibly. Once the development agreement is approved, a new deal will save taxpayers tens of millions of dollars by offloading expenses, capping state spending, and making the Orioles pay their fair share, all while providing an economic boost to the city and the state. This is simple math, and it's a great deal. Finally, the Orioles organization has the opportunity to work with the Stadium Authority to present a plan for redevelopment around Camden Yards, something teams are doing across the country, to make it a best-in-the-nation destination to live, work, and play. Local leaders, citizens, and businesses will have opportunities for input and engagement to make sure that state land is developed thoughtfully, that Oriole Park remains a crown jewel of the city, and that Marylanders come out on top. Throughout this process, we've kept in mind the current and future Marylanders who will benefit from this deal, both inside and outside of the stadium, because Camden Yards is more than a ballpark. It's a part of Maryland's identity. And together, we've protected that legacy for this generation and also the next one. I'm really proud of this deal. I'm proud of what we got done together. I'm proud of the fact that we put Maryland taxpayers on top. And I'm proud of the fact that we have set this up so that we're going to have multiple World Series championships to look forward to. Let's go, O's.